Everyone, a lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Detroit leading by 13. On the court for the Pistons. Gordon out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Wolf at the 5 down low. The Spurs shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. All going up court. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Pistons foul.
That'll put Will Barton on the line. It's going to be on.
Second person, first team.
4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And the Pistons making a change here. Barton no good on the free throw. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Right side, Gordon. Wide open look. That's good. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
That's how you have to attack the double team. Find the open man, get the ball out of your hands.
Pass to Barton. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Ellis, who's checked in for the Pistons. Thomas kicks to Pekovic. Cato, he's guarded by Ellis. Just 2 to shoot. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Garrett. Garrett's got 10 points. And here are the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Thomas. Can't hit. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Right side Irving. Pass to Chan. Releases. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the 1st quarter.
Here's Roberson. The shot no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Pistons leading by 9. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. Irving with a clean look. Detroit, no good that time either. The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the 2nd quarter. Now the dish to Thomas. Spurs working the ball around now. Picked his pocket. And here comes the break. A floater. The shot's good from Chan. The dude's got 18 points.
Boy, they looked helpless defensively.
Hey guys, tempo, tempo, tempo. All right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to. The key is we have to get fast break points.
San Antonio making a switch here. George is checked in. Teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. The Pistons, number 1.
Now the three-point shot has become probably the most important weapon in their arsenal. And look at the numbers.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Thomas passes to Garrett. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Chan. The Dude's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ellis dishes to Monroe. Now the pass to Chan. Pulls it from the elbow. And he nails the jumper. The Dude's got 20.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Queta off target from 3-point range.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. The Dude in their last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He ended with 41 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, and from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
Detroit making a switch. Drummond's checked in.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Ellis. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And the numbers reflected, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
Now, here's Thomas. And Pekovic kicks to Thomas. It's tipped. George passes to Pekovic. Clock at 4. The 3 from Thomas. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The feed to Monroe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. He's off on the second. Spurs trail by 13. Leonard dishes to Thomas. Pekovic with a screen on Ellis. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. And the basket by Thomas.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Chan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's now 23 points for the Dude.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Now here's Leonard. They set the pick. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in free throw percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Yeah, this is a team that shoots the ball well, and I think the key is their accuracy from the three-point line. You look at that number in the top 10, as you talked about, Clark. You know, they've leaned on this of late particularly, and I think their success from the three-point line has really allowed their offense to open up and become more balanced.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. Monroe sets a screen for Irving. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kev. I got some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. It's bad news, I'm afraid. He's saying that it looks like a broken ankle, which can truly be a devastating injury. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I don't know, though. I mean, one way or another, it seems to me as though it's going to be a long time before we see him back in uniform.
Yeah, such a shame, guys. You always hate to hear of any player getting injured, and this does not sound good.
No coverage that time. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And Garrett kicks to Leonard. Thomas a screen on Drummond. The shot by George, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Okay, guys, this is a pick-and-roll night for us. All right, number one, we have to set solid screens, and then we have to roll. Remember, the better pick you set, the more open you'll be, just like we practiced it.
And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at Detroit, and not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Milwaukee. They're just sitting one spot, right on their heels.
You know, for the Pistons, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. Well, it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Thomas kicks to Leonard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Monroe. The Spurs have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Garrett. At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. Martin's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And the Pistons making a change here. And Garrett drops them both. Irving with it. He has 7. Passes it to Chan. Augment. He's covered by Leonard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Thomas. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Garrett. Detroit with the rebound. The Dude's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Irving. Ellis outside. Irving with the ball. Leonard picks him up. That's good. And that's now 26 points for the Dude.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Thomas kicks to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Thomas goes in. 6 to shoot. George passes to Thomas. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Pistons.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Chan. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Spurs trail by 18. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Garrett.